Ask yourself this: are you ready if OSHA or EPA shows up in your lobby tomorrow? If it happens, here's what they'll probably ask for: copies of all of your environmental health and safety written programs and permits, employee training records, inspection records, and other supporting documents. Then they'll probably ask to inspect your entire facility to look for safety or environmental violations, and they might even conduct confidential interviews with your staff and management to see what they know, don't know, and what they think about your company's safety program. So I ask you again, are you really ready for all of this? If the answer is no, and if the thought of this happening ignites feelings of fear and anxiety, then you're definitely not alone, because like most other manufacturers, especially small ones, you're probably not keeping up with these regulations. But the problem is that this can end up putting your company at risk for major liabilities, including serious employee injuries, huge fines that can run into the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars or even more, PR disasters, and even civil and criminal liabilities if things go wrong. The kinds of things that could seriously damage or even destroy your business. Unfortunately, it happens every single day to manufacturers across the country. So if you're behind on these regulations and worried about what could happen next, but are unsure what to do about it, then I invite you to stick around so I can introduce you to my Vital Free report, which tells you everything you need to know about these risks and liabilities, and more importantly, what steps you can take today to begin managing and reducing them at your company. Hello, my name is Russell Carr, and unfortunately, I've witnessed many of these risk scenarios play out in real life with manufacturing clients and people I've known personally throughout my career. I saw one client get sent to jail over environmental violations, the management team of another client get threatened with jail time, and many others get major fines and penalties. Unfortunately, there are more examples, and the three things that all these companies and people had in common was: number one, they weren't managing these regulations; number two, one day it caught up with them; and number three, they never thought it would happen to them, but one day it did with catastrophic results. These combined experiences had a major impact on me and really changed how I think about these regulations and the responsibility that manufacturers have to manage them. This new perspective later inspired me to conduct a major six-month research project to dive further into these risks and liabilities and how they impact not only small manufacturers, but the owners and managers who run them. I have summarized the findings of the research in a free report which I call the 5 Most Dangerous EHS Compliance Risks Facing Small Manufacturers and How to Manage Them and Protect Your Business. It's a vital, must-see report for any manufacturer who knows or suspects that they're behind in keeping up with these regulations and are worried about the consequences. It covers the latest environmental health and safety trends and risks facing small manufacturers, the most common compliance mistakes made by small manufacturers, but also talks about the fundamental keys to managing compliance that every company needs to know about and the major benefits that come along with doing so. I've shared it with many small manufacturers over the years, and it's always been very well received and sparked great conversations. Take action before it's too late. Click below to watch the report now. I promise it'll be worth your time.